Today we contemplating and talking about making the subconscious conscious, and as I've always stated in previous lives that the subconscious mind is known to work in the present moment. So if you do have concepts and you in the process of manifesting your destiny, or if you are living in the destiny that you manifested, you understand the concept that we talking about right now. In making the unconscious conscious. You get me? So that that particular thing can be used in the present moment, because um, as I've said before in previous lives, the subconscious operates in the present moment. Appreciate you for pulling up, Charlie Hustle 25. Appreciate you for being up in the building, family. So that's what's up. That's what we talking about. That's a quote from Carl Jung, by the way. Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life, and you will call it fate. And so, as I said before, and I'll say it again, I'm Zattel, also known as a methodologist. I sell stuff and I teach people how to sell stuff. Right now, I'm live in the studio using a different broadcasting method because just trying to get used to using the studio apparatus and whatnot. I do have a nice session that I give on studio, and I invite people up that want to come through and maybe interview or something like that. So keep that in mind, family. So um, the subconscious mind works in the presence, and so as we all agree on, as most people agree on this, that your fate is determined by the stars. Our fate is determined by the stars. What's up, Brian? And but each individual is in control of their own destiny, because human nature, it can't be predicted. You can't predict human nature. That's why nobody knows what's gonna happen next on the stock market. Yeah, yeah. What's up, Mr. 7300? Appreciate you for pulling up. Thank you, thank you, thank you, family. So, one thing that I do talk to people about, and as I said, the Zattel family, we all about creating a quality community, and maintaining financial stability within those communities. And so, with that, I talk to people about their financial stability. You know, how's your financial engine? You get me? I always ask people how do they feel about that, and then for the Zattel Squad, most of, not all of us, we use the TikTok platform in order to generate income to help us achieve our goal, one of our goals of financial stability within these quality communities that we create, family. I do appreciate y'all for coming up, though. Like, when you in studio, it's crazy. You can use multiple lights. Sometimes I use one light, but at the late night, my lighting is hot. It's hot. So one thing that I do talk about, people ask me, they'd be like, "Yo, OG, you be online selling hats?" Yeah, I do. I do. I sell the Briscoe brand blow pop charms blow pop hat. I eat the blow pop too. What's up, Fishing Factor? I have a bag of blow pops. Matter of fact, let me go get one right now. Let me go get my blow pop. Tap on the screen, family. We're trying to get up to 1,000. We talking about bringing the unconscious to the conscious reality so that the subconscious mind, which works in the present moment, can live in our destiny, your destiny, the destiny. What's up, Charles? Appreciate you for pulling up. So one thing that Carl Jung said is until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life, and you will call it fate. Carl Jung said that. I'm doing good, man. I hope you're doing well too. Hope you ate something, had a good evening, some good food and whatnot. We are on our way to 1,000 likes, family. I was just wanted to be in studio. What's up, notifications? I just wanted to be in studio today, so that using a different broadcasting medium, getting used to using this type of broadcasting medium. So thank you for pulling up. We on our way to 1,000 likes. Once we get up to 1,000 likes, we're gonna expand on what Carl Jung said. Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life, and you will call it fate. You get me? And one thing that we do know, what's up, TikToker, is that the conscious mind works in the present moment. So it's very important, if you're a creator especially, to bring your unconscious thoughts, dreams, methods into your conscious reality, so that your subconscious mind, which works in the present moment, and your consciousness definitely works in the present moment, can use it to express your destiny, or you living in the destiny that you manifested, family. So keep that in mind. Let me know how you feel about the media, the new broadcasting platform. Let me know what you think about it. We are in the midst of the TikTokalypse, family. And what happens during the TikTokalypse is the most content will be consumed from now until the end of the year. And so also what happens during the TikTokalypse is Live Fest 2025, family. So we are in the midst of Live Fest 2025. I appreciate all of your support and anything that you've done to help me achieve my effort of going to Live Fest 2025. I really appreciate it.
I need your energy. I need your energy. This world is killing me. Light it up. If you feel I need, light it up.
As I said, family, appreciate you for pulling up. I'm Zattle, also known as a methodologist. I sell stuff and I teach people how to sell stuff. And one thing I can say is that Khalifi Pete, what's up? Is that I've created a 4-question survey to help people that are in the process of figuring out what their niche or their niche is on this platform. We on our way to getting our first 1,000 likes, family. What's up, TTD? Once we hit that 1,000 likes, we're gonna go over that. The first question is this that you should be asking yourself. If you're in on this platform and you're out here trying to figure out what my niche is, or something like that, trying to figure it out, I've created a 4-question survey that can help you figure it out. And I want to share that with you all today. And let me know, use it, and let me know how it worked out for you, family. So, the first question you need to ask yourself is your economic engine in good shape? Is your economic engine in good shape? That's a yes or no question. You get me? What's up, Rock? Now, what I mean by this, like, yo, do you think does your engine need a tune-up? I'm not saying it ain't running, but do it need a tune-up? Could you use a new battery? Could you use some different tailpipes, or you know what I'm saying? So that's what we're talking about. Is your economic engine in good shape? That's the first thing you need to be asking yourself. That's the first thing. Shout out to everybody in the building. I appreciate y'all for pulling up. As I said, I am in the process. I normally don't broadcast for this medium, but I am broadcasting for this medium today. Make sure you go up there and come in and get your daily heartbeat, family. Let me know if you have any questions regarding, regarding trying to figure out what your niche is. As I said, the first question that you might want to ask yourself is your economic engine in good shape? Meaning, I'm not saying like it ain't running at all, but I'm saying you need to ask yourself, does my economic engine need a tune-up? You get me? Does my economic engine need a new tailpipes? You get me? Does my economic engine need to be TRW? Because I'm finna be out here doing the most. So these are the typical type of questions you might want to. Those are the type of questions you might have to ask yourself as you're trying to figure out potentially what you're trying to figure it out. You get me what I'm saying? So make sure you come in, grab your daily heartbeat, family. We on our way to 1,000 likes. I really do appreciate your support, family. We talking about a 4-question survey that you can use to help you determine what your niche or niche is on this platform. And we also talking about your unconscious. We talking about our unconscious, our conscious, and our subconscious. What's up, Will? What's up? I'm So313 Detroit. Joe Black, X Cos 4, Fredo, Elliot, Aiden Bello 6. Appreciate y'all for pulling up, family. In this process of trying to figure out what our niche is on this platform, I've created a 4-question survey, and the first question in this is your economic engine in good shape? You need to ask yourself. That's a yes or no question. How many of you out there have already determined and figured out what your niche is and you're using that knowledge to the best of your ability on this platform? As I said before, for reference, we're using a quote, a Carl Jung quote. Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life, and you will call it fate. Carl Jung. And we all know that the subconscious mind works in the present. And so, as we all agree, your fate is determined by the stars, but we all have control of our own destiny, because human nature cannot be predicted. And that's why, like, you know, who can guess what the lotto numbers are going to be? So, since human nature can't really be predicted, there's nothing to it but to do it. You're never going to have everything that you need in order to start on the greatest journey that man has ever known. You get me? Which is figuring it out and creating it, the thing that's going to take you from manifestation to living in your destiny. As I said, we're on our way to 1,000 likes. Make sure when you come in here, you grab your daily heartbeat, family. Once you grab your daily heartbeat, do me a favor and share this live out to at least 6 people that you like to see out here winning too. You get me? And then spin the block back around and give us a positive comment that we can use to help us along in our day. I'd appreciate that. And I'm going to pin that. Appreciate you for pulling up, family. Oil King, Will. Thank y'all for pulling up. We talking about people's economic engine. And I've created a 4-question survey to help determine what your niche, help you figure it out, family. And we exploring it right now. And so the first question I have is your economic engine in good shape, family? Is your economic engine in good shape? Yes or no? Ezerto. Is your economic engine in good shape, family? As I said, that's a yes or no question. My answer is no. That's my personal answer. No. No. We're on our way to 1,000 likes, family. Zaddle, also known as a methodologist. I sell stuff and I teach people how to sell stuff, family. We are in the midst. What's up, Tyler? We are in the midst of the TikTokalypse. We are in the midst of the TikTokalypse. People ask me, they like, gee, what's the TikTokalypse? And I'll be like, well, the TikTokalypse is a period of time on this platform where the most content will be consumed. This is the period of time in the year when all of that happens. This is the time of the year when Live Fest 2025 happens. And all of us creators are hacking at it, and we trying to organize and get ready to be recognized at Live Fest 2025, family. I'm actually broadcasting on a different medium than I normally use. I normally don't use TikTok Live Studios, but I do like it. I do like it. So, as I said, is your economic engine in good shape? That's a yes or no answer, family. I said no for my personal answer. My personal answer to that question is no. That's Pop family. I really would appreciate that. Shout out to Big Dog. Especially if you're in the process of trying to determine what your niche is on this platform, and you're trying to figure it out. And also, if you're trying to bring the unconscious, what you think about unconsciously to the present moment, to your present consciousness. Today, before I get on my sales live, to just work with the studio, because it's kind of like the next move. A lot of people they're gonna be using. Oh man, thank you for the love, Tim. Tim Carthon in the building. A lot of people are gonna be starting to use TikTok Live Studio to go live. So I'm just trying to get used to all of the handles. I do have a couple of besties that use TikTok Studio, and when I come to their live, they recognize me, and it helps me gain traction on the medium. And then I've also created a 4-question survey to help people figure out what their niche is on the platform, to help them figure it out. And the first question, in this survey that you need to ask yourself is your economic engine in good shape? Not does it go, stop? Is it in good shape? The second question is, what have you always loved doing? And I'll be telling people, like, in order to until you make the conscious, it will always direct your life, and you'll call it fate. And that's a quote from Carl Jung. So you have to work hard. If you're a creator, you have to work real hard towards bringing forth your unconscious into the conscious present moment, because the subconscious works in the here and now. And it ain't like your subliminal mind, which the subliminal mind has the power to hallucinate. It could dream about the present, the past, the future. That's your highly creative mind. But your conscious mind, your subconscious mind, that's where your survival instincts come from. So you got to make sure, and that's where if you have to be in alignment with that in order to be a good creator. I mean, if you take it on a macro scale, imagine how the universe was created. These things were this was definitely created through the subconscious in the present moment. So, so one thing too that I talk to people about, and I talk to them all the time, is that we all agree that our fate is determined by the stars, but each individual is in control of their own destiny. And one thing about that, and the reason they have to play the game, is because human nature can't be predicted. You know what I'm saying? So if you can't wake up and predestine your loss. You know, you can't take that from your unconscious into your present conscious. You get me? And now it's operating in your subconscious mind, which works in the present. And you didn't already convince yourself that you can't surpass that speed bump. And so it's very important that you don't do that, because human nature cannot be predicted. That's why we must play the game. That's why the game is played on Sunday. So, another thing I've been working with my community on is about slanging. It's a lot of people in my community that's scared to be out there slanging. And I told them, man, when I was a youngin', I was introduced to slanging from hunger, because all of the guys that I saw out there slanging was eating. And so it convinced me at that moment to never be scared to be out here slanging. You know what I'm saying? And so they used to always say scared money is no money. You know what I mean? So you can't be scared to be out here selling, because it is. Everything you got right now was sold to you. Somebody sold you your house. Somebody sold you your apartment. Somebody sold you your car. Somebody sold you your clothes. All of that happened just like that, family. All of that happened just like that. So I appreciate y'all for... That's what I mean. Sellers in the building. Appreciate you for pulling through, sellers. Thank you, family. Thank you. Thank you for becoming the best. Make sure you let me know, sellers, if you trying to figure it out. I have created a 4-question survey to help people figure out their particular niche on this platform. Question 1, you need to ask yourself, is your economic engine in good shape? Yes or no? Sweet dreams are made of the ends. Who am I to disagree? That's the first question you need to ask yourself. Hey, what's up, GC? I talk about my content funnel. Give me, and I use this particular medium to create content for my particular content funnel. So I got a few super fans that are interested in that type of stuff. So I let them know that, like, yo, if you want to figure out how to create a content funnel, you can get with me and figure it out. And the importance or the reason you want a content funnel is so that you can create content one time and use it across multiple platforms to generate income. And you know, we all need income. We all need income so that we can have financial stability. You get me? So with this particular medium, the content that I create here, I can edit it without any stamping. You know, it won't say any branding, it'll be just raw. And then send part of it off to some clippers, get clips created, and then use that medium or the media moments across different platforms. Like what's that other platform that I forgot the name of it. Everybody using it. Snapchat.
Ooh, baby. Baby.
And so this is one of the ways you can do that. You know what I mean? And that's one of the other things that I actually use this particular platform for, you know, broadcast platform. I do go live on the phone too. I don't even know. So, but I'm working to get multiple cameras so that when I go live on this platform, I can use different camera angles, and it does have the ability to do that. So, I think coming into the future, a lot of people. Oh my God, that's my emo. Thank you. It's the first time I've ever seen it on this. On this one, the chat is different. You know what I mean? And the camera angle is different too. So you got to get used to the camera angle and, you know, dealing with the chat. But after you've been using it for a while, TikTok start reaching out to you to do stuff. And so it's cool. And like while you live, you don't have to worry about like not too much. If I would have hit the 18, I forgot to hit the 18 and over when I went live. You know, you hit the 18 and over, you good. This is at FKA Twigs. I think a lot of people be sleeping on FKA Twigs. So another thing I'll let you know about that I do on other platforms is I rate music. And so I'm gonna start using this platform to do my reactions. You get me? Boom. I got another monitor like right there. That black thing over there, that's it. And so I want to start doing reaction videos. You get me? Boom. Oh, ooh, wow, ooh, wow, ooh, wow, ooh, wow. The reaction video. So then I can just do the reaction video, you know, with my besties here on this platform, get everybody's opinion and reaction. What's up, Blicker? And now use reuse that media now, roll it to the other platform. This that Frank Ocean. I always wonder what the hell happened to Frank Ocean. And is he gonna ever make any other thing? I would like to see Tyler the Creator and Frank Ocean go head up on verses. Shit. You get me what I'm saying? That would be off the chain. I'm like, all right. That's the only person I think can hang with Tyler the Creator. You know what I mean? I think Frank Ocean got heat in the chamber, and he just need a reason to let it go. And I think that versus battle thing is a free enough forum where they can just go ahead. They can just go at it. You know, no. I've been thinking about you. No. I've been thinking about you. Do you think about yourself? Do you? Do you not think so far ahead? Another thing they do, sometimes they'll create like a post of the live, and they'll post it automatically, you know, throughout the course of the live. Oh, I'm cooking some oxtails right now. Yes, of course. I remember. Hey, I'm gonna let them simmer down until they tender. You know, tenderism. All right. And then I'm gonna add some lentils. The green ones though, the green lentils is more peppery. The pink lentils cook quicker. But I got the green lentils. Yeah. The price of food is crazy. Let me. Hey, these lentils, green lentils is 10. These like $9. $9 a bag. $9. They not playing. They not playing. So, them the kind I'm used to like paying like $3 for a bag of lentils. You know what I'm saying? About $9. Nah. Every time you go to the grocery store, you damn near gotta make a financial decision while you down there. You know what I mean? You know, you be like, shit. Yeah. It's crazy like that, son. That's why you gotta be out all avenues to earn income. You gotta be on top of it. You know what I mean? And the thing that I tell people right now is like, you gotta think about like, all right, our children or our children's children. Like, first off, a lot of our children ain't gonna never experience a mall. And then our children, your grandchildren, whatever, that's not gonna be going down no more. And so these particular like communities that people creating, that's where it's gonna go down like that. You know, it's gonna happen like that. I know a person throwing a online club type of situation. It's gonna, I don't know, but I think that the retail market is gonna be less and less. I'm going to the store. More people just gonna buy online. For $9, I might as well just pay $10 and have it delivered. Shit. So, I live in the mountains, you know, they experiment with that drone delivery type thing. So once they get that perfected, we'll be like, yo, I could just order my thing, it's gonna come on a drone? Wow, wait. But right now where I'm at, all of that ain't reliable enough like that. So they like, nah, we can't. We can't let these drones just, because they'll be out in Humboldt County. People will be like, what the clack clack clack. They'll be like, I thought that was a strange duck. I got to shooting at. Not out here. I live in a small community too. Like it's like 2,000 people. They're not having it. The hell yeah, they gonna be like right. They not gonna be playing with that. They're not gonna be playing with that. What you got planned for Thanksgiving? What you cooking? Lay off these potato chips. All this work to get my 6-pack in line. Damn. I'm probably gonna cook like I'm gonna cook a duck this year. I'm gonna cook a duck. I normally do a turducken, you know, the turkey, duck, chicken. I normally do a turducken, but I'm just gonna cook just one duck this year. That's it. One duck. One duck. That's it.
This ain't normal. This ain't normal.
You know what? I might a duck with a Cornish, one of them little Cornish hens in there. I might do that with some stuffing inside of that. Cause I can't cook like all that food. It'll be like, that'd be too much. I mean, like, damn. And we ain't in a period where you're like, I wouldn't feel right throwing food out. I wouldn't feel right throwing food out. So. Food is just too crazy, weird, expensive. It's like crazy, weird, expensive. When I first moved out here, I used to spend like $50 a week on food, like $50 a week. That big steak everybody talk about, that cowboy steak, whatever, that whole steak was like $15. Now that steak like $65. I'm like, damn, that's in the store. I'm like, for $65, I might as well get the whole cow. I want the whole cow for $65. Hell no. Shit, I could go and shoot my own everything. Like, yo, that's just a crazy number. Crazy number. Yeah. But I just wanted to warm up for later on tonight. I will be going live during the 6 to 7 o'clock hour.